What separates us, Homo sapiens, from other species on this planet? This question is at the heart of Yuval Noah Harari's groundbreaking book, Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. It takes us on a journey through time, tracing the evolution of our species from the cognitive revolution some 70,000 years ago to the present day. Along the way, Harari explores the agricultural revolution, the unification of humankind, and the scientific revolution. So brace yourself as we delve into the depths of our own history. Imagine a world 70,000 years ago where the cognitive revolution marked the emergence of modern humans. This was a time of immense change, a time when Homo sapiens began to stand apart from other species. But what exactly sparked this revolution? What made us, well, us? The answer lies in our minds. Our ancestors experienced a cognitive leap, a sudden expansion of the brain's capabilities. It was as if a door had been unlocked in their minds, revealing a world of possibilities. This leap gave them the ability to create and believe in shared myths. You see, shared myths are essentially stories, beliefs or ideas that a group of people accept as reality, even though they may not be physically tangible. These could range from concepts of religion and politics to notions of human rights and personal identities. These shared myths were like the glue that held societies together. They enabled Homo sapiens to cooperate in larger groups than other species. This was a game changer. Our ancestors could now form larger communities, and this unity gave them strength. They were no longer just surviving, they were thriving. However, this cognitive revolution wasn't just about survival. It was also about creating imagined realities, about dreaming and inventing. It was about painting pictures in the mind and sharing those pictures with others. It was about storytelling, and it was through these shared stories, these myths, that humans began to unify. They started to form larger communities, bound by shared belief systems. The agricultural revolution, which came later, further accelerated this process. It allowed for the sustained growth of populations and the formation of complex societies. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's marvel at the power of the cognitive revolution. This cognitive leap, this ability to create and believe in shared myths, set us apart from other species. It laid the foundation for civilization, for culture, for everything that makes us human. This cognitive leap set us apart and laid the foundation for the world as we know it today. Fast forward to the dawn of agriculture, a transition that profoundly altered human societies. Picture this. Prior to about 10,000 years ago, we humans were predominantly hunter-gatherers, living in small mobile groups, constantly on the move in search of food. But then, something shifted. Somewhere along the line, we began to settle down, to plant seeds and cultivate crops. This was the agricultural revolution, a fundamental transformation of the way we lived our lives. But why the shift, you might ask? The answer lies in the promise of a more predictable food supply. No longer subject to the whims of nature, we had control over our sustenance. We could grow our food, store surplus for lean times, and sustain larger communities. The agricultural revolution gave us the ability to put down roots, both literally and metaphorically, leading to the rise of permanent settlements, and eventually, complex civilizations. But this revolution was not without its unintended consequences. With the advent of agriculture, we began to change our environment, and not always for the better. We cleared vast swathes of land for farming, impacting local ecosystems and contributing to the extinction of numerous species. The shift to settled communities also gave birth to social hierarchies and class divisions. As we began to accumulate surplus food and other resources, the concept of private property emerged. Some people had more, others had less, leading to inequality and often conflict. The simple egalitarian societies of our hunter-gatherer ancestors were replaced by complex hierarchies, where power was concentrated in the hands of a few. And let's not forget the domestication of plants and animals. While this allowed us to control our food supply, it also made us susceptible to diseases transmitted from animals to humans. It's no coincidence that many of the diseases that plague us today originated in domesticated animals. The agricultural revolution, while a monumental step for humanity, brought with it its own set of challenges. Indeed, every advancement, every revolution carries with it both promise and peril. As we move forward, it's crucial to remember this, to understand both the benefits and the costs of progress. The pages of history are filled with the rise and fall of empires, but what role did they play in shaping us? Let's delve into this intricate tapestry of human civilization. As human societies began to flourish, the stage was set for the rise of empires. These colossal entities were more than just political structures. They were intricate networks of culture, trade, and innovation that connected distant corners of the world. The evolution of empires was a testament to the power of human cooperation and imagination. But how did these empires communicate and trade over vast distances and cultural differences? Enter the scene: technological advancements. The invention of writing systems was a game changer, allowing information to be recorded and shared across generations and geographies. The introduction of coinage simplified trade, fostering economic growth and international exchange. These technologies were the cornerstones of communication and commerce, knitting together far-flung societies into a global tapestry. Yet, the unification of humankind wasn't solely an outcome of empires and technology. Another potent force was at play: the emergence of capitalism. Capitalism, with its emphasis on profit and growth, propelled societies to seek new markets and resources. This drive led to global exploration, connecting diverse cultures, and inevitably, exploitation. The world, as we knew it, was becoming increasingly interconnected. But capitalism didn't stand alone. It was the twin force of the scientific revolution that truly transformed societies. This was an era where humanity's understanding of the world underwent a seismic shift. We moved away from traditional beliefs, embracing empirical observation and experimentation. The pursuit of knowledge became a collective obsession, reshaping our economies and our societies. These revolutions were not separate entities, but intertwined threads in the story of humankind. They fed off each other, creating a cycle of growth and discovery that catapulted us into the modern world. The interconnectedness brought about by these empires and revolutions propelled us into an era of unprecedented growth. From the rise of empires to the dawn of capitalism and the scientific revolution, the unification of humankind has been a journey of relentless progress and profound transformation. The 16th century marked the beginning of an era of discovery and understanding, the scientific revolution. This period was a seismic shift in humanity's perception of the world. It was an epoch that saw us transition from superstition and traditional beliefs to empirical observation and experimentation. The scientific revolution was not just a change in thought, it was a change in action. A move from merely accepting the world as it was to actively probing, questioning, and seeking to understand the natural world. It was during this period that the likes of Galileo, Kepler, and Newton laid the foundations of modern physics, astronomy, and mathematics. These trailblazers challenged the status quo and dared to look beyond the accepted truths of their time. They looked at the stars, not as divine beings, but as celestial bodies governed by the same laws as the earth. But the scientific revolution was not just about the natural sciences. It also had profound implications on social and economic structures. It gave birth to capitalism, a system that thrived on the pursuit of knowledge and economic interests. Capitalism, in turn, fueled the scientific revolution, creating a symbiotic relationship that has shaped the world we live in today. Capitalism championed the idea of individual wealth and the pursuit of economic gain. It fostered competition, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of efficiency. It drove the exploration of new lands and the exploitation of resources, all in the name of progress and prosperity. The scientific revolution and capitalism together pulled us out of the Middle Ages and into the Age of Enlightenment. It was a period of rapid change and growth, a time when humanity started to actively shape the world rather than merely inhabit it. The scientific revolution and capitalism together revolutionized our world, setting the stage for the modern age. From the emergence of Homo sapiens in Africa to the complexities of the modern world, our journey has been remarkable. We've traversed through epochs, survived revolutions, and thrived amidst radical transformations. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've unraveled in our exploration of Yuval Noah Harari's Sapiens. We journeyed back to the cognitive revolution, a pivotal period around 70,000 years ago that marked the birth of modern human cognition, enabling us to create shared myths and cooperate in larger groups. We examined the agricultural revolution and its profound implications on social, economic, and cultural landscapes, transforming us from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers. We explored the unification of humankind, our ability to form complex societies, and the emergence of empires, all driven by shared belief systems and technological advancements. We witnessed the rise of capitalism, the scientific revolution, and how these have shaped our understanding of the world, economies, and societies. The Industrial Revolution's impact on labor, society, and the environment were also a part of our journey. We delved into contemporary challenges, from technology's influence to the ethical implications of biotechnology, prompting us to question our future. And so, as we continue to evolve and shape our future, Sapiens serves as a reminder of our past, a testament to our journey, and a prompt to ponder over where we are headed next.